In 9.2, we discuss what types of short, routine reports are typical in businesses. Most day-to-day business reports are short, less than 5 pages, and written in email, memo, or letter format. This section provides guidelines for 3 types of information reports that are usually short: progress reports, trip reports, and meeting minutes. These reports are designed to inform your audience quickly about the work you've done and to provide documentation for future use. The section will also provide guidelines for a short analytical report, in this case, a feasibility report. If you're working on a long-term project and your supervisor would like a progress report, you will want to update them on the status and indicate any potential problems or issues that have arisen. In Figure 9.5, the illustration is a progress report written by a team of designers who work for Adaptive Living, a company that designs and sells products to help people with disabilities function independently. The team is designing a swimsuit for women with conditions such as rheumatoid arthritis that severely limit their range of motion. The team has been working on this project for several months and needs to answer 2 questions. How is the project progressing, and when will a tested prototype be complete? The figures annotations provide advice about how to write a report in memo form and organize a progress report. Minutes are written reports of meetings. The type of minutes you write will depend on the type of meeting you are summarizing and the purpose of the minutes. If you are documenting a formal group meeting, then the minutes will summarize all the discussions. Organize the minutes using the categories outlined in the meeting's agenda, such as new business, announcements, reports, votes, and decisions. People unable to attend the meeting can refer to the minutes to learn what happened. More often, your minutes will record the more informal meeting of small committees or work teams. Those minutes are action-oriented. In Figure 9.6, this is an illustration of the minutes for a short teleconference of the Western Association of Accounting Professionals Communications Committee. The figure annotated provides advice about the one-way organization and the meeting minutes. The minutes briefly summarize the discussion but devote most of the space to recording specific decisions or action items resulting from the meeting. Action items can be listed in bullet format. However, a table allows you to concisely organize more detail about each of the action items. When you return from a business trip, your manager may ask you to write a trip report to document your activities or to share what you accomplished or learned. The biggest mistake writers make in preparing trip reports is to organize them chronologically in narrative style. Instead, identify the most useful way to categorize the information from the audience's perspective. For example, by the results you achieved, what you learned, or the customers you visited. In Figure 9.7, Warren Abbott reports on his trip to Washington, D.C. to meet with his current and potential clients. The figure's annotation provides advice about how to write a report in an email form and about how to organize a trip report. Notice that Warren's organized the report by clients he visited. He identified the people he met with, what they talked about, and the plans for next step. This report serves as a number of communication purposes. First, it gives Warren's boss, Joe Jackson, Vice President of Sales, a clear picture of potential new business. This information gives Joe an opportunity to plan resources. Second, it provides Joe with an opportunity to review and evaluate and follow up plans which Warren has made to offer suggestions. Finally, the report serves as a checklist so that Warren and Joe can measure progress on all 3 accounts. Short, analytical reports such as feasibility reports can also be written in email, memo, or letter form. A feasibility report analyzes whether a plan can be implemented or proposed. It may also consider how to change the plan to make it more feasible. A feasibility report will always include the criteria that the decision makers can use to judge the proposal. The criteria may include cost, technical functionality, or potential for employees or the public to accept the proposal. Then, the report will evaluate the proposal based upon that criteria. In Figure 9.8, the company, Affordable World Energy, has asked Milestone Manufacturing Consultants to evaluate the feasibility of producing a small-scale wind turbine to provide household electricity to rural families in emerging countries, starting in India. The main evaluation criterion is the cost of manufacturing the turbines. AW wants to sell this turbine for under $100 per unit. The report is written in letter form rather than email, memo, or manuscript form for a number of reasons. It is written to external audience, so a memo is not appropriate. It is too long for a complex email, and it is too short for formal manuscript format. A letter format, including attachments with detailed research results, is a good medium choice. The letter may be sent in hard copy or emailed to the client.